Morning, people. Well, for those of you that are very observant, you will have noticed that I've changed the name of the channel slightly. The reason for this is I've got some subs. For some reason or other, YouTube just will not let them subscribe to me. One I know about for sure. YouTube gave him loads of grief some time ago, and so when they look every day to see if I've posted, they have to go looking. So, and there's a lot of Roger Whittingtons out there, most of them music channels and DJs and stuff. So what I've done, I've put UK after my name, lowercase, and if you dial in Roger Whittington UK, mine comes up first. So you guys, that should make it a lot easier for you to find me. Right, let's get into today's video then, shall we? Morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I haven't had a chance yet to see if there's any new subs out there, but I will if there is. Welcome to you guys. Yeah, we had some good threads there going in the chat, in the comments yesterday. Thank you for everybody that got involved in that. I think that's the most comments I've ever had. But anyway, let's get into today, shall we? There is breaking news this morning. The police have arrested a 44-year-old man with in connection to the old gent's murder yesterday, the day before. They jumped on this quick, but it seems like they've thrown all their resources at it, obviously. And as soon as they'd released some pictures of the guy that they were interested in speaking to, it wasn't long before they made an arrest. So to the public that informed them on that, well done, people, well done. I don't advocate grassing anybody up for anything, but in this case I think the whole country would have been looking for this guy, and rightly so. Yeah, it was a disgusting crime, but they haven't said whether they've charged or anything like that yet. So at the moment, he's just under arrest. So they're obviously investigating, waiting for forensics, because he did have a knife. So that's some good news. And I don't often say it, but well done, police. You jumped on that one very quick, and looks like you're getting results. Maybe now you can start doing it for the rest of the crimes that are reported to you. Now, as for the new police guidance, I'm not going to go too deeply into it, because it's been covered by just about every channel on YouTube, and I'm a day late, because I had all my notes written out, and the story came up about the gentleman being murdered, and obviously to me that took priority over everything. So but yeah, that's good news. And the other one was it was only a matter of time before this came out, and I'm talking about the channel paddlers. Excuse me, I haven't had a fag this morning, and my throat won't function properly, so excuse me while I roll and while I'm talking. The channel paddlers, the people being ferried across the channel. Now, it was reported, and I reported on it a week or two ago, that it came out that a lot of them were carrying knives, even some guns. Obviously these were pocket knives and that, they wouldn't get away with carrying anything big. But it now turns out that there was an attack on Border Force personnel on one of the beaches. They landed a big boat, well, not a big boat, a rubber boat, probably 30, 40 of them on there. And one of them decided to attack a female Border Force guard. He went on to try and bite another one. And when they put him on the bus to transfer him to the processing centre, he tried to attack the bus driver. Now, we've been warning of this for years. We told Border Force this was going to happen, this was coming. When you got a boat full of 40 people and only a handful of Border Force there, all they've got to do is jump on them, they're gone. They're off into the middle of nowhere. And it has come out since that this has happened on other occasions, although they've kept this very quiet. Obviously, don't want to stir the people up. But Border Force, you know, why didn't you speak up? Some of you are good guys. You've even given interviews to people down there. And one of them said he lived with this threat every day when they go out to work. Well, if you're that bloody worried about it, quit your job, mate. That's all I can say. But I'll leave that one there for now. There is more and more coming out on that, but I've got to go and find it. But to go back on a story that was out yesterday, obviously everybody covered this because it is big news. But now, can you imagine running a business and wanting to employ some new staff? And you put out advertising. Black people need not apply. Now, could you imagine where that would get you? You would be branded a racist. You'd have people destroying your property. You'd have people coming and attacking you personally. And you would be dragged through the courts for racism, hate crime, whatever you like to call it. Yet the RAF, one of the three branches of the armed forces in this country, seem to be able to get away with advertising no whites. Now, straight away, whoever did that should be arrested, should be dragged through the courts for racism, discrimination. But are we seeing that? No. Because don't forget, black people can't be racist. Only we can. This is one of the fundamental things that's wrong with all this shit. Racism works both fucking ways. When they realise that, the world will be a better place. But now, to go over that again, all forces, all three branches of the armed forces advertise for recruits. Up until now, there has been no discrimination whatsoever. The Army don't seem to have a problem with it. The Navy don't seem to have a problem with it. So why have the RAF? Have you ever thought of this, RAF? They're not signing up and applying to you because they don't fucking want to. Doesn't that compute? You can accept applications from anybody, but they don't apply to you. Think about that. I mean, one female brass has stepped down because she's absolutely disgusted by this. Rightly so. And I think there will be an absolute huge fallout over this. As I say, I've got friends that are all races, creeds, colours, and we've never had a problem with each other, and we still don't now. In fact, we actually sit when we talk and we piss ourselves laughing at the idiocracy of this lot doing these things. So, yeah, That's the only reason. They don't want the jobs, you clowns. If they did, they'd be applying, wouldn't they? And I dare say now that there will be some sectors that will jump out and say, well, they put the applications in and they're rejected because of their race, their colour. Well, why don't you do with them what you do with anybody else? Take them to court and claim discrimination. How hard can it be? But anyway, guys, I'll leave it there for today. I'm putting this up early. I have got one or two things to do today, and that's why I couldn't be bothered to set the camera up on the tripod and what have you. And it's only, what is it? It's only just gone 7 o'clock actually, and I've been up an hour. But I will keep an eye on what's going on today while I'm doing my bits and pieces. And you can damn sure that I'll be bringing it to you tomorrow. So, until then, as always, my respects to each and every one of you. Thank you for your support and growing support. Very nice. Hi to the guys across the pond there. You're more than welcome to drop in anytime you want. And, as I say, stay safe. Stay strong. Stay free from the tyranny and the bullshit. Laters, people.